A cooperative society received these cartons of avocado from farmers in one season. How many times is the total value of digit 7 greater than the total value of digit 2? The number. So 1, 8, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 8. Ones, tens, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. So the digit of 3 is 100,000. 100,000 is 5 zeros. That is the total value of digit 3. So the total value of 3 is this. So total value of 2 is ones, tens, 100. So it is 2 times 100, which is 200. So how many times is this value more than this? So you simply divide 300 divided by 20. 2 ones, 2 here, 15. So it is 200. So it is 100 and it is 1500 more times. A fisherman boat saw a fish at a depth of 5 meters depth. That's inside the water. He noticed a bird vertically above the fish at a height of 12 meters from the water surface. Use the numbering. So the water surface will act as the 0. So this is the same as -5 because this one is inside the water. We are going to add 12. So we are going to use the number line to do this. -6, -5, -1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is a number line. We assume that at the water level, because the water separates the surface of water separates the earth, the atmosphere, and the water. So we take it to be 0. Now we are at -5. We want to add. When you add, you move to the right. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we move 12 steps to the right, and that is -5 plus 12. The answer is +7. A school bought some rice to be used for 6 days. On the first day, the school used, so first day, day 1, the school used 1/6. On the second day, day 2, the second day, 1/5 of what is remained. So what remained? It is 6/6 minus 1/6. So what remains is 5/6. So on the second day, they used 1/5 off. So 1/5 off means times 5/6. So the second day, they also used 1/6. This one, here 1. They used 1/6. Third day, day 3. The rest of the days. So the rest of the days is day there were 6 days, so 4 days remaining. That is day 3, day 4. They shared equally. So let's see what has been used and what is remaining. So day 1, 1 over 6, plus day 2, 1 over 6. The answer is 2 over 6, right? It is 2 over 6 that has been used. So what is remaining? What is remaining is, we can simplify this. 1 here, 2, 1, 2 here, 3. So this has been used. So what is remaining is 3 over 3 minus 1 over 3. What is remaining is 2 over 3. This is remaining. Now the remaining 2 over 3 was divided among the 4 days. This is the same as 2 over 3 times 1 over 4. This is the same as 2 over 12. 2 ones, 2 6. So each day from the 3rd day to the 4th day, they will take 1 over 6. So determine the fraction of the rice that was shared in for the 4 days. It is 1 over 6. The mass of rice. Determine the mass of rice that the school had bought. So we can revert to we were told that on the last day, the school used 37.5 kg. Determine the, so if the last day, which is 1 over 6, so the last day used 1 over 6, which is equal to 37.5 kg. So what was the mass, the total mass of the rice that the school had bought? We would ask 6 over 6 would be what? 6 over 6 times 37.5 times the reciprocal of this, 6 over 1. This is 1. So that is 7.5 times 6. The answer is 20.25 kilograms. A wall is in the shape of a square. Each side of the square is 15 meters. The wall is covered with the square tiles of 50 centimeters long. Determine the number of tiles used. So if the square, we can get the area of the wall. Area of the wall is equal to length times length, which is equal to 15 times 15. And that one gives us 225 meters square. We can now get the area of each tile, right? So one tile is equal to 50 over 100. We convert it to meters times 50 over 100. So that is 25 over 100, and that is 0.25 meters square. So one tile is that. So the number of tiles, determine the number of tiles. Number of tiles will be the total area of the room divided by one tile. And that one will be 900 tiles. Katana employed 4 men to weed his farm in 18 days. Determine the number of men Katana would need to weed the farm in 80 days. So we can have men, days. So 4 men, they weed the farm in 18 days. 80 days, what number of men would be needed? So you ask yourself, if 4 men can weed the farm in 18 days, 80 days will need more men or less men. So for the work to be done in 80 days, then the number of men must be larger, must be high. Therefore, we increase the number of men. Therefore, we use this ratio to increase the number of men. Therefore, to increase something, remember the denominator must be, so it is 18 divided by 8. So by doing then times 4. So we want to increase this number, the number of men, we want to increase using this the ratio. So then from here, you get that 4 here once, 4 here twice, 2 once, 9. So we need 9 men. Amina shared some money among her 3 children, Muhammad, Fatuma, and Hussein. Muhammad received 3 times the amount of money that Fatuma received. Hussein received this more than Fatuma. If Fatuma received Kenya shillings X, write a simplified expression of the total amount of money that Fatuma shared. So we can start with Muhammad, then Fatuma, then Hussein. So we are told that if Fatuma received X, so we start with the one we have been given. Fatuma received X, and then you go back and read the question. Muhammad received it 3 times as the amount of money Fatuma received. So if Muhammad received 3 times, it is 3 times what Fatuma got. So that is 3x, 3 times X. Fatuma, Hussein received shilling 700 more than Fatuma. So Fatuma got X. So Hussein got X plus 7,000. So the total money will be 3x plus X plus X plus 7,000. This is 5x plus 7,000. That is the expression. If you can simplify that further, you can say 5 into x plus 14. You divide by 5 every time. So this is all of this. Mary put 3 packets of milk and 4 loaves of bread for shilling 570 from the shop. Jane bought 3 packets of milk and a loaf of bread for shilling 440 from the same shop. Determine the cost of a loaf. So this is, you form a simultaneous equation and then you solve it using either substitution, elimination method either. So let's take M to represent milk. So Mary put 3 packets of milk plus 4 loaves of bread. Let's use B for bread. And the total she paid is 570. So Jane bought 5 packets of milk, so put 5 milk M plus a loaf of bread, 1 loaf of bread, so B. And she paid 440. So we use elimination method. Let's eliminate B. So to eliminate B, you put a bracket. Here is 1B, you multiply 1. B, 4B, you multiply 4. We want to eliminate B. Multiply this times this. We can start with this one, so to give us a number big. Okay, this times this. 3M plus 4B is equal to 570. This times this. 20M plus 4B is equal to 404 times 4. The answer will be 1760. So because we want to eliminate P, we subtract 0. You use a calculator, you subtract that, you get negative 1190. 4B minus 4B is 0. So 3M minus 20M, the answer is negative 17M. So negative 17M is equal to negative 1190. So divided by negative 17, divided by negative 17. A negative divided by a negative is a positive. So m is equal, you divide by 7, this divided by that, you get the answer to be 70. Now we can substitute here at this one and get the answer. So 5m plus b is equal to 440. 5, instead of m, we have m, which is 70, plus b is equal to 440. This is 350 plus b is equal to 440. Take this to the other side and it becomes minus, so b is equal to 440 minus 350. Minus 350. So b is equal to 90. B is equal to 90. Therefore, determine the cost of the loaf. So bread is equal to shilling 90. Milk, shilling 70. A trader sells G goats every week. The number of goats he sells each week is more than 8, but less than or equal to 15. Write a compound inequality to represent this information to Max. So if the number of G, and so it means that he sells greater G, which is greater than 8, because if the number of goats is G, the number of goats he sells each week is more than 8. So G is more than 8, correct? Or, and we can simplify, we can write the other one, is that G is less than or equal to, so less than equal to 15. Those are the two inequalities. Now we combine them. So we combine them. But remember, G is greater than 8 is again equal to G is 8 is less than G. You can interchange like that, right? Now we want to start with 8. So we will say 8 is less than G, and G is less or equal to 15. So this one is called a compound inequality. This one is called a compound inequality. Kamau took part in a 10,000 meter race. After running a distance of 72.8 hectometers, he fell and could not complete the race. A, what distance in meters had he covered before he fell? So we start with A, and then we will answer B. We will have part B. So in A, he covered this, so we need to convert 72.8 hectometers to meters first. So how do you do that? You say that Kenya has dug main dams containing magic. So kilometers, hectometer, decameter, meters, decimeter, centimeter, and millimeter. So how many hectometer are there in a meter? It is 100. So it means that 100 meters is equal to 1 hectometer. So we will say 2.8 hectometer will be how many meters? So it will be 72.8 times 100. So that is 7280 meters. So he had covered these meters. What distance in meters had he covered before he fell? So that is the distance in meters he covered. B, what distance in decameters was remaining before Kamau complete? So let's see what is remaining. The total was 10,000. Subtract 7,000 that one. He remained with 20 meters. but we have been told this is in meters, in decameters, in decameters. So decameter. So 10 meters is equal to 1 decameter. So we can convert now this. 10 meters is equal to 1 decameter. We go up because decameter is here. What about 272 meters? So this one is going to be 20 times 10. Divided by 10. So it is 272 decameters. The floor of a swimming pool in a hotel was made up a rectangular part and a semicircular part. The figure below represents the floor of the swimming pool. Determine the area covered by the floor of the swimming pool, the area. So we have a rectangle and a same. So area of a rectangle is given by length times width. Length is 12 times width, which is 7. Now area of a semicircle, a half pi r square. A half times 22 times the radius. The diameter from here up to here is 7. So the radius is 7 over 2 a half times 7 over 2. 7 over 2 is the same as 3.5. Here 1, here 11. 7, 7. So this is 77 divided by 4. So that one will be 19.25 plus 84. So the total area is 103.25 meters. A cylindrical tank of diameter this contains water to a height of this. The water was transferred to a rectangular tank of length 5.5 meters and width 4 meters. What is the height of the water in the rectangular tank? So first let us get the water in the cylindrical tank. A volume of a cylinder is given by pi r square h. That is the volume of a cylinder. So pi is 22 over 7 times the radius. If the diameter is 5.6, then the radius is 2.8 times 2.8. And then the height is 2.5. So 71 here 0.4. And this one will give us 61.6 meters cube. Next, now the volume in the cylindrical tank was transferred to this, so the volume is going to be the same. So the volume of the cylinder and the volume of the rectangular tank will be the same. So the rectangular volume of a rectangle will be length times width times height. So the length is 5.5 times width, which is 4, times height, but this one is going to be equal to the volume, which is 61.6. So 5.5, this one will be 22. H is equal to 1.6. So we want H, we divide by both sides by 22 22. So the height of the rectangular tank is 2.8 meters. A half a marathon race is 21 kilometers long. Peter ran the race in 1 hour, 40 minutes. Determine the speed in meters per second. Convert 21 kilometers to meters. 1,000 meters is equal to 1 kilometer. So 21 kilometers will be equal to 21 times 1,000, which is equal to 21 meters. Let's change time to seconds. 1 hour, which is 60 minutes plus 40, that is 100 minutes, times 60 to seconds, that is 6,000 seconds. Speed is equal to distance over time. 21 meters per second. Sam gets a commission of 2% for every car sold. In a month, certain month, he sold 6 cars. The selling price of each car is this. Calculate the commission Sam earned that month. So 2 over 100, that is the commission times this. So this one will give the commission for 1 car. So this one, this times this is 0, 0, 18, 17. 17,800 is the commission for 1 car. So 1 car for Kenya shilling 17,800. 6 cars will be what? So it is 6 times 17. So Kenya shillings 10,106, 800. A well-designed window frame shown as a parallelogram. We have angle A, angle B, and this. So the question is find angle A and B. So A, angle A. So remember these lines are like this. If these lines and these are parallel, the angle here and the angle here is the same. This angle here is the adjacent to this. So 70 is adjacent angle to A, and the adjacent angles, they add up to 180. Therefore, this angle A is equal to 180 minus 70, which is equal to 110 degrees. That is A. B is equal to 70 degrees. This angle and that angle, they are equal. A carpenter designed a coffee table with a triangular table top. A model of the top was a triangle NPQ such that PQ is equal to 7, NQ 9 centimeter, and angle NPQ 60. Using a ruler and a pair of compass only, construct triangle NPQ. Construct triangle using a ruler, and so let's draw. We have drawn our PN 7 centimeters. So let's draw now angle 60 degrees here without using a protractor. So using a pair of compass only, this one, stand here because angle P is here. Open mark here, the same length, mark here, remove it, stand here, connect this. So this one is 60 degrees. Now you can confirm with your pair of comb, with your protractor, that this one is actually 60. You can see this is 60. Now from there we know that NP is equal to 9 centimeters. So measure 9 centimeter. So measure 9 centimeter and stand at Q. Join where, mark where you meet line P. That is where our line N is. So that now NQ is 9 centimeters. Join N and a Q. That is our triangle. So this one is 60 degrees. 9 centimeters. Measure the size of angle PQN. PQN, this angle. Put your protractor like this. Then read where here. This is 70, 71. So this one angle PQN, 71 degrees. Measuring PN. PN. Measure that. So PN is equal to 10.1 centimeters. A graduate learners were running about the nets of solids. The teacher gave the learner a model of a cube of side 3 centimeters, as shown below. Draw the net of the cube. So we are supposed to draw the net of the cube. So I have drawn the net of 3 centimeters. So this is 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters. 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters. So this is how the net will look like. So we are going to use this net to calculate the surface area of the net. So 1 cube is 3 times 3. So 3 length area is equal length times length. 3 times 3, which is equal to 9. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. There are 6 of them. So it is 9 times 6. So the area is 54 centimeters square. The two triangles AB were drawn on the grid as shown. Triangle B is an enlargement of triangle A. Determine the scale factor of the enlargement. So you can now count how many squares the original has. Remember scale factor? Scale factor is equal to, we can use the length of big over the same length of small. Now count the number of squares for the image. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6 divided by object. 1, 2, 3 divided by 3. The answer is 2. So the scale factor is 2. On the grid, mark the point X, the center of enlargement. To get the center of enlargement, draw, remember this point here is the same as this point. So you can use that, draw a line on that point. Again, this point is also this point which has been enlarged into this. So join this and that. So where the two lines meet, that is our center of enlargement. So in this case, this is X, where the center of enlargement is. The number of learners selected to present the school various sport games recorded as shown. Game, number of runners, football, and those. Represent the number of runners selected for each game on a pie chart. So to draw a pie chart, we need the angle. Remember pie chart? You have been taught how. So first, let's football. Football, that is 18 over the total. So get the total from here. Just add 18 plus this. The total is 60. So the total is 60. So the number of students or learners is 60. So 60, 18 over 60, you multiply by 360, the total angles in a circle. And that one will give us 108 degrees. Netball, they were 12 over 60 times 360, and that one will give us 20 plus degrees. Not 72, sorry, 72 degrees. Volleyball, they were 10 over 60 times 360. That one will give us 60 degrees. Those who are doing handball, it is 9 over 60 times 360. It is 54% degrees, sorry. And those who are doing basketball, it is 11 over 60 times 360, and that is 66 degrees. 66 degrees. Now you draw a circle of n radius you choose, like I've chosen this one. So I'm going to draw the circle of my choice, radius of my choice. That is my circle. Now bring your protractor, start measuring your angles. So I can start at this point. I can even start here. I can draw my first line. Because this is the center. Now from there, I will start. I can measure football 108. I can stand here and measure 108. 100, 105, 108. And then you draw this. So this one is 108, and this is football. Football. Next one is 72%. I can put my protractor like this, and then measure 72. 60, 70, 71, 672. And this is net ball. From here I will measure 60, stand here, come up to 60, 60 is here, this is 60, and that is variable. From there we come to 54, so measure 54, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 54, and that is handable. Now, whatever is remaining should be 66. Let's confirm. Or you can put it like this. Whatever is remaining is for basketball. And that is the bar chart. A teacher wrote the number 10 cards and asked grade 9 to select a card at random. Determine the probability that the number on the card picked is a prime number. Prime numbers between 10 and 20 are 11, 13, 17, and 19. These are the prime numbers. So the total number from 10 to this, they are 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be 4 over 11. So the probability is 4 over 11. Even numbers. Even number from 10, we have 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is 6 over 11. 6 over 11. 11, we count like this: 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. That is the total number of the numbers there is 11.